All right, welcome back in another Garnet Trust exclusive. This is brought to you by GarnetTrust.com. Go check it out. We are giving NIL deals to South Carolina student athletes like Lovasea Carroll, who is our special guest here tonight. Lovasea, first of all, man, we appreciate you taking the time. How's everything going? Just getting settled in Columbia, man.
Man, it's been like a smooth transition. Like really, I mean, it's a little different because like school wise, like we do school in the practice in the morning here and like
Mhm.
school in the afternoon. So like, but the transition, it's all right. It's good.
Cool, man. So you've been there a couple of weeks. I guess let's start right there. The decision to go to South Carolina, to transfer to South Carolina. Um, once you hit the portal, obviously you were. I guess there was some familiarity with the program from before, different staff, but you had been there before. What were maybe the factors this time around, man? What led you to being a Gamecock this time?
Well, really, first I looked at like the depth at the running backs, and I seen that they that two running back declared for the draft. And really, I like Coach Beamer. Like I see what he what he building here, and I want to be a part of that, and I want to stay close to home. So that was like main decision.
Definitely, man. So I think I remember from your initial recruiting process. Is there some family in South Carolina? Is that right? You've got some
Yeah,
cousins or uncle? Is there somebody that lives here?
yeah, I got a couple family members down here.
Okay, cool, man. So did that? I guess is that nice to know you're gonna have some family members around at South Carolina?
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So I can go home. I can go day house anytime, get a little home cooked meal if I need it.
Awesome, man. So let's talk about. I remember. I think it was the day after South Carolina lost to North Carolina because you
Mhm.
you took a little bit of a detour before you ended up at South Carolina. So I remember way back. You were a young guy. You're committed to
Yeah.
the Gamecocks, and I remember I think I was at Sunday brunch or something, and I saw on Twitter Lovasea Carroll has decommitted from the Gamecocks. So let's go back in time. First of all, how does it feel that you've kind of come full circle to be a Gamecock?
I
And
mean,
and what was going through your mind back then, man? I guess we got to go ahead and get that part out of the way.
like really, I felt like I committed when I first committed here. I felt like I committed early and like I didn't explore my options like well because I was just in the 10th grade and I still had like 2 more years and I was still getting recruited. So like I was just thinking to myself like, dang, I committed too early, so I just need to like explore my options and like think about it and really like choose the school that was right for me.
Yeah,
So
man. So you end up at Georgia. You circle back now. You're committed to South Carolina, obviously. But what was the experience like at Georgia as far as kind of getting your first taste of college life, getting your first taste of SEC ball?
yeah,
Obviously, the move to defensive back, that's well known now. What was the experience like at Georgia for you, man?
I mean, the experience was like, it was like one of a kind. Cause we won the Natty, so that was like a great opportunity your first year to like to see that, like to see like what a college playoff experience like. But really, like with DB, I would say it was tough at first. Like transferring from running back to DB, like backpedaling it instead of running forward, you running backwards and stuff like that, guarding people. And like you never did it in high school, so like now you go to college and do it at elite level, going with elite receivers, and like I was getting frustrated with myself at first because like me, I was losing every day at practice. Like, dang, I can't do this. But after a while, I got the concept down. And I started getting better at it, but like I still felt like to myself like this ain't what I want to play, or whatever like that. So like really, it was just a lot my first year.
Yeah, I bet, man. So let's talk about a little bit more about the positives there, though. Obviously, getting to experience the national championship and playing in college football playoff, being on that big stage. I mean, I imagine even though you had to make the decision for yourself to
Uh-huh.
get to transfer. I'm sure you made some memories you're like never gonna forget either. So how was that just to kind of experience being in a program? I mean, it's historic. I guess Georgia hadn't won it since like early '80s. So
But yeah,
what
I
what,
think
what was
it's been
that
like
like, man?
40
Just being
years.
around that.
I mean, like that. I mean, that was like one of a kind. Like it was life experience. Like I felt like it's one of a kind. Like me personally, uh, it was okay. I mean, you don't get the experience that like a lot. If you think about it, in college, you don't like certain teams. Like a lot of folks don't get experience that. And like for you to do it your first year, like it was a
Mhm.
blessing. So I couldn't have for nothing else. Like
So you hit the portal. You commit to South Carolina there pretty quickly. How we talked about it right off the jump a little bit, but what has the transition been like? How getting to know like Coach Luke Day and that staff, transitioning to the early morning stuff as well, and just I'm sure there's some carryover. I'm sure there's some things that are very very different. What has stood out to you just at South Carolina these first, I don't know, a few weeks, I guess you've been there now?
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the workout. I ain't gonna lie. The workouts been getting me lately. Like it's totally different. Like they tough. Like my first, I guess, because I ain't worked out like before I got here. Like it was like I took time off working out because we just wanted like we still like. So it's been like 2 weeks after I got here. So like that was just tough to work out. Man, it was killing me. I was drained out like every day. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh my bad. I'm like, what are they doing here, man? Like, this ain't me.
Yeah. So are you getting settled now though? Like is your body starting to pick up on that?
Like getting back into that like the workout mode, that football mode. But like when I first got here, that wasn't it.
Yeah. So without like giving away any of Coach Day's, I guess, secrets or anything, give us an example maybe. What are the workouts like right now? Like this is the time of the year. Fans, like there's no practices right now. Fans aren't hearing or seeing what you're doing. This is when y'all are like putting your head down and go to work time of year, right? So if you can give us a little example, like when you say Coach Day really gets after y'all, what's like a sample workout day for you guys, man?
Well, I feel like on a Monday, like the warm ups really be killing me on the Monday, like the warm ups, like we have like back crawling and stuff like that for warm ups. Then like we go bench press and stuff like that. So I'd be already dead, but like it really help you though. It really help you out in the end though.
What were you thinking like day one? When you start settling, you're like, man, this is tough.
Man, that's what I was saying right there. Like, man, I do not want to do this, bro. Like, what? I never seen in my head. I was telling a lot of coaches and football players, like, man, I never did no workout like this at Georgia. Like, what? What are we doing, man? It's crazy.
You had a few little choice words going through your mind as you as you were going. So how has it been getting to know the other running backs? Like, seems like there's some good dudes in that room. It's interesting. 2 running backs left. Then you come in. Christian Beal-Smith comes in as well. Obviously you got Marshawn is there. Juju is there as well. Rashad Amos. Have you started to get to know some of those guys? Started to maybe build some bonds with your new teammates?
I mean, yeah, like we all like in the workout. We all work out together, so we all in like the same lift group. And like, yeah, they open you with open arms, and like I feel like I done create a bond with some of the guys already. Like we know we done laughed, we done joked around a lot. So yeah, I feel like the bond like going good right now.
Were there any guys on this team, not just running backs, like anybody? I know before we started recording, we were talking. I think you knew Colton Gauthier a little bit in high school.
Yeah.
Anybody else, or is it mainly Colton that you kind of knew before you got here?
Yeah, it really mainly Colton.
Can you play guitar like Colton?
Oh nah, no.
Have you seen him? Have you heard him?
Yeah. I be watching videos and stuff like that.
Pretty impressive, right? Like,
yeah, it's talent. It's talent I can't do.
Yeah, my man can shred. Like it's pretty impressive. We've been asking guys, so what other than football, what's your thing, man? What are you what's your hobbies? What do you do if you're not playing ball or working out?
Well, really, I lay in my bed and be lazy because, like, football, they really take it out you. So I just chill, lay in my bed, watch TV all day if I could.
I got you. Any favorite shows we're watching right now? We streaming anything good?
It's crazy. I just got I know it's been out for a long time, but I just got to start watching Power.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty good?
Yeah, it's on straight.
Yeah, I know it's very popular right now. So, hey, so I heard it. Don't get yourself in trouble with your new teammates, but I heard a rumor that you're pretty fast. And were y'all doing some timing?
Oh yeah,
already.
And stuff like that, 15 yards, stuff like that.
Yeah. Who was the fastest on the team in 15? Like, were you up there?
Yeah, I'm like top 5. I'm top 5.
Okay. All right. So, who are the guys that are kind of? So you got yourself, who else are you sort of looking around like, all right, that guy, he's pretty
I
quick
mean,
too.
Marshawn's pretty fast. Jaheim fast. Juju. Well, in my group, the only guys I look like, yeah, I need to beat these boy right here.
Good competition with those
Yeah.
guys. What do you think of Jaheim, man? I feel like Jaheim has a chance.
Man, that's a stud, man. That's a stud. He can do it all. He can play running back, tight end, run routes. Yeah, he's a stud. He can do it all.
Do you sort of look around the running back room and Jaheim's not like, I guess, a quote running back, but he can play running back, H back, tight end. But I kind of look at y'all's group, man, and I'm like, you got Lovasea bringing the speed. You got Christian Bill Smith comes in. He's kind of a grinder, maybe a little bit of a power guy. He's an older guy. It seems like y'all have got like, I don't know, diverse skill sets. Like there's some different talents in that group. What do you think?
We all got like different. Like I feel like they can use us in different ways.
Yeah, definitely, man. Let's go back to real quick your time at IMG. How did that prepare you, just for the college level, like the competition there and going away from home and sort of going through that process? What was that experience like for you, man?
I mean, the experience was like at first, like when I first got there, it was like tough because like it was basically just like college. Like we traveling, doing school on the road and stuff like that. So first, like I struggled with it at first, but after a while, I got it. Like I got the hang of it, and like it really prepared me. Really, like competition wise, like playing on the best of the best. It really like it gave me confidence because that's why I went in the first place. Like I want to see if I was like really good. Because before I went to IMG, I was like playing in 1A, so I was like, I need to go there and see if I'm like really that good.
And you were, I mean, I looked at your stats, man. You were playing a bunch, and you were the guys there that you were playing with. I mean, y'all have guys all over the country playing right now, right? Like SEC, Big Ten, like all over the place, right? So I imagine in practice every day.
Oh yeah, man, that thing got intense at practice every day because everybody wanted to win. So like offense versus defense, we out there going at it.
Yeah, so that got you ready for this. How excited are you? Spring ball is in, I think, a month, maybe. How excited are you to take a handoff? Like, you're backpedaling, like you said earlier. You said you're backpedaling. That's a little different.
I've been waiting on that. Like I'm so ready for that moment. Like I look at my videos like when I was in high school. Like man, I just can't wait to tote the rock. Bro. I like in my room. I just be like getting in my RB stand, like doing like fake carries and stuff. I was like, man, I can't wait to tote the rock. But I can't wait, man. It's been a long time coming.
So you've been visualizing it a little bit.
Oh yeah, always.
That moment. I guess with spring ball starting out, have y'all, or not starting yet, I should say, have you gotten a feel for the playbook yet? Or are we like not at that point where y'all are starting any, like, is that not just till later on, I guess?
Nah, I haven't gotten the playbook yet.
Okay, I got you. Everybody wants to talk about Spencer Rattler. What's have you gotten to know Spencer?
Nah, I mean I haven't talked to him yet, but like when I first committed, like he hit me up like congratulations and stuff like that. But I haven't like really had a conversation with him yet.
Have you seen him toss it around a little bit, or that's?
Oh yeah, we worked out. Like we worked out. I ain't worked out, but I seen him working out. Like him throwing the ball. But yeah, he got the cannon.
Pretty impressive.
Oh yeah.
That was one thing. A scout told me that your ability catching the football as well, like your ball skills, your ability to even like flex out a little bit if they wanted to. How do you think your skill set, or I guess give us an idea, maybe if a fan hasn't seen you play, you pop on the film, obviously you see you breaking off long runs, but does your game go even a little bit more than that? Like you seem like a guy that has the length, the ball skills to probably help in the passing game.
I feel like I can line up like at the edge, so like out wide and like match up with the running back. I mean not the running back, on linebacker, out running, do a little fade ball or something like that, or like a little angle, anything like that. I feel like I can line up in the slot with against a running back. Not running back, linebacker.
Yeah. So you're still talking like a defensive back.
Yeah. Hey, that 1 year got me, man. That 1 year got me.
Yeah, old Kirby and Muschamp and those guys, man, they got you. So
yeah, they got me, man.
Pretty soon though, I think you'll be back in running back lingo. I think once you get the playbook, once you start diving into that,
Yeah.
I'd imagine that time will come. You'll pick. It's probably like riding a bike, man. I imagine once you take that first carry too, it's going to be off, man. So, final couple things we got for you, Lovasea. When you run out to 2001 and play at Williams-Brice for the first time, man, suit up for the Gamecocks. What's the excitement level like already for that moment? It'll probably be here before you know it. Like, I know it's February, but it's gonna fly by, man.
I know it fly by like really, but I haven't really like thought about like running out the tunnel yet. But I know it's gonna be like an experience, like with the fans from the get go. Like the fans will support me from the beginning. So I'm just ready to perform.
Yeah, so it was like when you committed, the fans at South Carolina, they're pretty dang excited, man. What was that like? It was kind of so you made everybody wait. By the way, it was like rumored, like Lavasea's. So there were people posting that my cousin is in class with Lovasea Carroll, and you hadn't even told everybody where you were going yet.
Nah, I ain't seen nothing about that though. Like
so
I just wait.
You just made everybody wait a little bit.
Yes, sir.
What was that reaction like when you did commit? Because it seemed like the fans on Twitter, social media were really excited. It was kind of cool that it went full circle from you were a former Gamecock commit, the decommit, and now you end up kind of back where you originally were looking at, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was awesome, man. Like the love for the fans is unbelievable, man. Like, and I just hope like they feel that way the whole season.
Definitely, man. Lovasea, hey, we appreciate the time. I want to thank Garnet Trust for another Garnet Trust sponsored interview. For those who don't know what it's about, go check out GarnetTrust.com. But essentially, this is an NIL interview, so Lovasea is getting paid a little bit for his time, and we certainly hope to be able to put together some more Garnet Trust ventures with Lovasea in the future as well. So, man, we really appreciate you taking the time. Good luck in these Luke Day workouts, man, and we'll see you in the spring on the field, okay?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.